For editing's sake, action. What's up, dog?
What's up?
What's up, man? So, the home plate is here for the second time.
Second time.
Welcome. This is Edgar.
What's up, big dog?
What's up, man?
We finally did it.
We're here.
We're here.
That seems to be the narrative, man. Everybody's kind of like, we finally are doing it. So apparently we've been talking about it.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. Good thing. So.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while. Finally, the home plate, we're home.
The home plate, man. You're up here.
Let's go.
Swinging away. So it's kind of cool. We might have lost a lot of good combo because we actually just hit the gym together.
Yes, sir.
Little push, pull, and legs. Hit the sauna. Sauna is game changing. I'm high right now.
Yeah, me too. I'm
high, but I'm really.
I'm still got that adrenaline going from the gym. I'm still like not 100% here. I'm still at the gym.
I'm floating right now, dude. Yeah, for sure.
I'm still at the gym.
One of my co-founders of the Sanctuary Gym.
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, let me
turn that hat around.
Turn it around. Right there. There it is. Harley Home always repping, but we'll switch back around for camera's sake right now.
Sanctuary, man.
Sanctuary.
That was a big accomplishment.
We did it. No, Anvil gang, man. Yeah, we did it, bro. We're going on, what, 2 years?
Almost. We started, what, 7-11, 22? 23.
Was it 23?
No, 22. 7-11, 22, yeah. And then 23 we hit it.
23 was 1 year.
Yes, sir.
Which was really dope. Huge collaborative of a bunch of people that may very well likely be in this room one day. You know, sir. Shout out to Lifting with JD00.
Yes,
that's
sir.
His handle.
JD.
That kid's freaking a beast, dude.
Yeah, that kid's killing it.
I think he told me the other day he was squatting 405.
Jeez.
That's crazy, bro.
That is crazy. That's
my
a lot
max squat was with JD. You were in there, 225.
Yeah, I don't really be squatting that much. I feel like it puts a lot of strain on my back.
It does.
You know
it does, man. I don't have the back for it.
Yeah.
That kid JD, he's got the back for it, man.
He's got the back. For it. Yeah, he does. JD, he's killing it, man.
Yeah, he's killing it. My max was 225 on squat. 225 on bench. So, you know, the back issue is preventing me from going crazier.
Right.
I've also had some hernia surgery. That definitely plays a huge mental thing, trying to squat. And my max deadlift was 315 with JD again. You know.
Yeah, I don't really be squatting that much. I just try to get on the trap bar for legs and stuff. That the squat kind of puts a lot of strain on my back. I got a little injury on my back too, plus my knee.
Your knee.
I've had a couple surgeries on my knee, so that definitely. Nah, I can't take the chance.
Iron Man down there, right?
I got a couple screws in there.
What else do you got? You got something crazy in there?
I got a couple screws. I got some cadaver ACLs,
bro. You were oh no, we're peeking. Yeah. Dude, you were the first person to put me on to what a cadaver is. What's a cadaver?
A dead body. Yeah, they have to actually grab an organ, or they grab the ACL. In this case, the tendon.
I'm not laughing because somebody had to die for you to get that. I'm laughing because you had to get that, bro.
Yeah, no, I got a tendon from a cadaver. They actually had to put it a couple of times in there.
The same cadaver or other people's?
Nah, other people's.
No.
Yeah.
So, bro, there's like 3 guys missing a cadaver because of you?
Pretty much missing the ACL. So, yeah, what they had to do is they actually had to do it a couple times and remove the other ones and put the new ones in from different cadavers.
Oh, you're an asshole, dude. You're an asshole, bro.
Yeah, that's why you don't sign your ID in the back, because now that's the first thing they do is they take all your organs.
I'm signing it, man. They can have my stuff, bro.
Yeah.
They can have my stuff. I want them. I would like for them to know. I would like to know. Like, man, I want to know like my strongest. I think my liver's got to be like pretty strong, bro. I put it through a lot of tests, man.
Yeah, nah, not me. I didn't sign that. I want to go the same way I came into this earth. I want to go.
You selfish bastard! You have somebody else's cadaver in there, bro.
I can't do it. I want to go out the same way.
That's selfish, bro.
That is selfish. I'm a selfish human being. I can be at times. Jerk.
Now, man, sign me up to disperse my whatever's there. I think I heard Benjamin Franklin's headstone says worm food. Yeah.
Worm food.
One of them founding father worm food, like worm. He's in a box. He's in the dirt. Worm food.
Got you.
Gave himself back to the earth.
Got you.
I find that fascinating though. I find science fascinating, dude. So I would definitely donate my shit, man.
Yeah.
Like for sure. Let me know what's up, man.
Yeah, I'm a little different. I don't really want to do that. I want to just go out the same way.
Is it a Catholic thing?
Nah. It's just more of a. I don't got no tattoos. I got no tattoos. I got no tattoos. I want to go the same way I came in. Just not a Catholic thing. That's just where my mind's at. But yeah, no,
that's pretty weak for somebody with a cadaver. I would see if I would have knew that about you. I'd have been like, hold on. I'd have been like, is he donating his shit? Nah, he wants it all. Is he getting tattoos? Not this fool ain't getting no fucking cadaver.
Yeah,
next,
nah.
I'd have hooked somebody else up, dude.
Yeah, nah. That
like
shout
a
out to those
biker
people.
with tattoos all over his head that wrecked or something. I'd have hooked him up. I would have passed you up quick. Like this blank canvas ain't getting no damn cadaver. And maybe that's why they hooked you up though, because you were so pure.
Yeah, no, it was that gym work though. That's been definitely a
nice deflection, bro. I was just about to fucking rip you one.
Yeah.
But so we were talking about like the anatomy, body, whatever. My liver. So listen, Edgar. Speaking of my liver, let me take a break real quick. I'm gonna make sure everything's rolling. We're gonna get back to them coins. Hold on, stay there. This is just that quick. Make sure we're rolling. And then since we're on topic, man, this has been kind of my thing. I'm handing out a soda, bro. I'm handing out a soda. This is why, man. So we kind of jumped on that, kind of skated on the subjects of. But look at Edgar's the reason why I got 2 of these coins, man. I got a 1 year and a 2 year, man. I think that's pretty dope, bro. How many coins you got? No, wait. Wrong question. What's the highest coin you got?
I got a 3-year chip. I got a 3-year chip.
3 years sober?
3 years sober.
No alcohol?
3 years,
Cheers,
no
man.
alcohol.
Cheers.
For sure.
We're
Yeah, no.
Squirt. Ran out of Coke. So.
Yeah. I mean, I got a bunch of those little chips. Like I said, I got more chips on the bag of Doritos,
Dang.
man.
My boy stacked like Pringles.
I did. I stacked quite a bit of them. I just couldn't.
Once you pop the fun don't stop?
Yep.
The fun stopped?
What do you mean? No,
the fun stopped? No more drinking?
No more drinking.
Oh, and 3 years. I'm on 2. And the last guy we had on here, Paulie, he's 1 year. 1, 2, 3. Is that crazy?
That is crazy. That is crazy. I never would have thought that you continue that path of recovery. Yeah.
Dude, I'm way more determined than you.
Hell no.
Bro,
nah.
I'm tatted.
No.
I'll offer a cadaver. I need a cadaver.
Nah, I mean, for those that don't know, I mean, I've known this guy since high school. I've known him since I was 15 years old, and we go way back. And knowing this guy from fucking high school, there's no way in hell I would have thought he's in this mind, this whole. It's a completely different man. At peace. He's at peace. That's the main thing that I see from you for sure. That you definitely have accomplished what many of us try to chase, is that inner peace. That
it's a struggle, bro.
It is a struggle. It's a daily struggle.
What you kind of threw me under the bus about high school. I'm gonna throw.
We're gonna go there. I'm
gonna throw you right back.
We're gonna go there.
Man, I'm gonna make this known throughout whoever sees this. This dude wouldn't even let me like copy on his homework, bro. Like Edgar was a square.
Big time.
I mean, like, Edgar, what's up, bro? Hey, I didn't do my homework last night. What's the answer to number 5, bro? You should have did your homework, bro.
Hell yeah, no,
you should have did yours. I'd be pissed off. I'd be in class like, man, fuck you, Edgar.
Yeah, no, high school was.
But then I'd be like, where we going for lunch? Because he drove.
Yeah, that's right.
Where we going for? I'm riding around this fucking square going to lunch.
That's right. Yeah.
So, dude, I would have never thought you would have had a struggle with alcohol knowing who you were in high school.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, bro, like, that would have blew my mind. Just, like how you're saying I'm sober surprises you. You being drunk surprised me. Bro, do you remember, you told me times that, like, I don't know if we should do this. We'd be in high school, or maybe just 18, just out of high school, bro.
Uh-huh.
I'm driving. We're under the influence already. You're not.
I'm not.
You're not.
I'm not. I mean,
no,
yeah,
I'm not pushing this.
Yeah,
I'm not promoting this.
Yeah, nah. I remember how one time you told me, he's like, I feel like I was the influence to why you're not. Hell nah. That's just the choices I made in life. But yeah, nah, for sure. No. Like I said, I go way back with this cat, like big time. Like this is my dog, and You know, and it's crazy that we ended up linking up later on. You know, in high school we're completely. I mean, to this day, we're completely opposites. You know, but yet we come from completely different backgrounds, and yet we are in the same place. You know what I'm saying?
It is crazy. We kind of started off way opposite, linked up. We were cool. You guys, if you guys hear this, you know what's going on upstairs. That's a daycare. So opposites, but then we link up due to business.
Correct.
Due to business. Okay, so maybe we would have linked up. We were drinking buddies, kind of.
Yeah.
That was gonna spiral downhill fast, right?
Yeah.
Had we both kicked it still,
it would have been bad.
Okay.
That's crazy that we never actually. I never I never hit you up when I was drinking in those days.
I think we did, bro, but it just didn't work.
Time.
I think because we were both having kids, we were both like, we want to kick it, but bro, I got.
Yeah, but towards the end of my career, like my drinking career, I just went all out, and not once did I hit you up. Like I think if we would have linked up, babe, like
it'd have been bad.
It would have been bad.
It'd have been really bad.
It would have been really bad.
Yeah, the stories that you tell me, he'll have his own segment one day, hopefully. But yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
You were bad, dude. I was bad too. But nonetheless, we're still here. In a degree, in a realm. I mean, accidents happen. We ain't promoting that. You know, we've all been there. I'm just like you guys. We've all been there.
Right.
And the fact that we've made it through, like that's 5 years combined of sobriety.
Correct.
I want to pump that. I want to be like, man. I'll tell you what, too, though. I kind of think there's a trend right now in culture. Somebody told me the other day, I think it was my cousin, she said...
Sober trend?
Yeah. She said sober is like the new
trend.
in. Yeah, like...
Hey, I'm happy. I'm glad to see that. I mean, I hope that sticks. I hope that's true. But, I mean, there's still, we'll just call it program for the sake
knowing that you and I came from like completely different backgrounds, like growing up.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you seen how I grew up. I hear about how you grew up. Obviously, I wasn't allowed to go to your house. You were definitely allowed to come to my house. I could have anybody at my house. It was cracking.
Yeah.
You know, would you say that like drinking was an addiction? Like
completely.
It had nothing to do with your family, because a lot of people say like drinking is hereditary. Like,
for
my
me,
family's plagued with alcohol. Is yours?
Nah, not at all. For me, there was never alcohol in my house. I never seen my parents drink.
Wow.
Yeah, my parents never drank. I never seen my parents drink. I come from a very, very good little family. You know, brought up with good morals, good values. Like you said, I was a square in high school. I graduated from Weber in 3 years. You know, I graduated from 3 years, and then my senior year, I was going to Delta. I was already attending Delta, and then I thought I had it all. You know, I think the only thing, like, actually, my mom just actually asked me this question. She goes, "Son, tell me where I went wrong. Tell me where I went wrong." You know, and I'm like, "Mom, you really want to know? I'll tell you." You know, and I told her. You know, I was like, "I think the only thing that you could have done differently is not shelter me too much." You know,
really?
I was very sheltered.
Really?
So they really hold on really tight to everything I did and everything. So when I finally was out exploring the world, it was like, boom. It was this whole new thing. So it's like, you know, so I try to do that. I don't try to do that with my kids so much.
I was going to say, raising your kids.
Yeah, it's completely different. No. I let my 14-year-old, he kind of runs a little show right now. He's a young man now, so he's doing his thing. So, I just got to be there and just support whatever he does as much as I can, and still have that tight grip on him when it comes to some of the decisions he makes, because he's still underage. But yeah, no, for sure. My parents, they shelter me quite a bit.
Really?
They kept me tight, locked. You know, really? I couldn't hang out with certain people. You know, I was always, for sure.
If you told your mom you was kicking it with me and we was doing what we was doing, what would happen?
Yeah, that wouldn't have worked. That wouldn't have worked.
Said, that wouldn't have worked.
I'm gonna tell him the story the day that we went to the casino.
Oh, man,
remember that? We went to the casino that night. That man, I thought I was gonna die that night.
So,
you know?
So there was a casino, Little East of Stockton. At that time, it was 18 and over. It changed.
We went to Jackson.
Yeah. It used to be 18 and
That's
over.
Right.
They changed it.
Mm-hmm.
We thought we were wild or what?
Yeah, nah, hell yeah. Yeah, I remember I got in the car and you're over there fucking doing your thing over there fucking when syrup wasn't even like
Oh my
wasn't even
god.
in, you know, and I see you fucking pouring the cup and shit, doing your thing with everybody else, and I'm like, I'm gonna die tonight. I'm gonna die tonight, you know, and I'm the only one that I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is. I have no clue what that is, you know, and I'm just, you know, seeing all you guys do that and that. Man, we stayed in the casino that whole fucking night. The whole night we were there. The whole
Is
night.
that the night you seen my cousin?
Yeah, your cousin like
What
completely.
happened?
Yeah, he completely. He said he grabbed his. What was it? The insurance money.
I
This
don't
mom's.
remember.
It was a
You tell
mom's.
this story.
It was
great.
a mom's. It was a mom. Your mom. His mom's
My
insurance
aunt.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were in the elevator, and he's like, I can't go home without getting my money back. And then we go back, and you sit on the blackjack table, and bam, hits
Dude,
it.
at that time, so he's talking about my cousin. I have a cousin named Aaron, my cousin Julian, and myself. Dude, we literally, I would go to the casino like $50. We'd just leave.
Yeah.
Bro, we'd come back with hundreds. For some reason, us three, we knew how to work a blackjack table. Like, it was like we were in cahoots. Like, if
You guys got down.
Yeah, if you could play blackjack and you got two people at that table, like there would be times where he would take an L so I could win.
Yeah.
And then, dude, I'm handing him a $50 chip. Me, Aaron, and Juice, we would do that all the time. And I'm telling you, like, I would go to the casino. Excuse me. Soda makes me burp. We would go to the casino like that.
Yeah.
Aaron, my cousin Aaron was an avid gambler, bro. Like you said, so he loses his money. He's like, I gotta pay for car insurance. My mom's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
He taps into the ATM there, comes back. I seen that man do the same thing on the first hand. We walked into a casino. This was just a couple years ago. We walked into a casino. He has $600. Dude, I'm broke. I have no money. Made that same $50 we always went with. And he goes, hey, I'll give you 300. Let's come up on the table. And I'm like, cuz I in a little bit. Let me see what I can make off this 50. He takes all 6 of his $100, bro. Drops it on the first hand in blackjack. And I kind of like walk away, and then I come back and I look at him, bro. And he's sitting there with this crazy grin on his face, just dropping the $600. I'm like, bro, what? Like, I'm like, no. He hits blackjack. Walks away with like $1,800 right there.
Yeah.
Just one hand. I wasn't on that level, but that's how we were living at like 18 years old.
Yeah,
we were going to casinos.
Yeah, you guys were doing it up. I was still.
That was our thing. We didn't have nothing
it.
else. We like played basketball all the time and just ran around doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
And then you got caught in the whirlwind sometimes.
I just got eventually I just started making my own choices, and I at 18 I had a baby.
Oh wow.
Yeah, at 18 years old I had a baby. I had my son at 18, my 14-year-old, and it was about 19 and a half. I bought a house with this woman.
19 years
I was
old.
a 19-year-old kid, bro.
With a house.
With a house. I've always worked all my life, you know. So since I was 15 years old, I've always had a job. I've always held a job. And there's no reason today. There's nothing in my upbringing that I can say that got me into where I'm at today. There's nothing. For me, I simply abused the right to drink like a normal person. Hijacked my brain. I became addicted to the substance, and it took me to a very dark place. It was fun until it wasn't. You know, it was just fun
It's
until
always
it
good to
wasn't.
tell it's not. Shout out to culture. So we rekindle. I don't know. That might be romantic, but we link back up in about 20. I started my detail business in about 2020. I get blessed with the shop. Be careful with that. Make a little noise. We're still technical difficulties over here. So I get my detail shop in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
You would come by, hang out sometimes. You had a nice career going on. You would come by, hang out, and then you really got heavy into it. And then now you run the shop that I started in.
That's it, man.
Huge, right?
Huge. That was
It's a staple in Stockton. If you've ever heard of it, the gym we have in there is called the Sanctuary. Honestly, like the dopest thing is probably some of the biggest artists have been there. I mean, album covers have been shot there.
Correct.
Man, some of the biggest artists in Stockton have been in there. You'll see it in music videos. Honestly, we have the biggest photographer to me,
for real, is the GOAT.
He's to me, my boy Arn 209 is the GOAT.
209, yeah.
So he's the GOAT photographer, and he runs that segment at the shop, and
Yes, sir.
so we started running that, opened the gym. Now we're on health.
Yeah.
Now we're on from alcohol to
completely. Yeah.
completely doing this.
Yeah. We linked up. Right. I mean, what you know, I was trying to get sober, you know, so I was really struggling with the alcohol thing. I was really like, I mean, it's like I said, it took me to
even then right there, like when I first kind of linked back up with you, I think you were almost a year in right there.
Almost. So, but my first year, like I had been struggling. I mean, for a long time. Alcohol had always been a part of my story, you know, completely. Even though I wasn't doing those kind of things like other people and stuff, but alcohol. I remember in high school, bro. Rest in peace to my boy Blake. You know, he. I remember we would go on to the before school we had to ride the city bus, so we would go to there's a little liquor store by my house that would sell liquor to underage. Jeez. So we would go in there right before school and we would grab a fucking MD 2020 and then we'd be drinking it on the bus. By the time we got to school, we were kind of feeling a little buzz, you know what I'm saying? Dude. But I wasn't really like it wasn't in the.
It was fun, right there. It was
just fun, you know. It was fun. Right, it didn't take me anywhere. You know, it wasn't until later on that I just used it too much. I mean, it took me. I love how I plain and simply drank for the effect. You know, I love what it made me feel like. What it didn't make me feel. I love the effect of it, how I felt, and what it made me not feel. You know, yeah, like that. You know, and but yeah, alcohol has always been a part of my story for sure.
Do you feel like these 3 years have you? So if you just say how long did you drink? Let's just say how many years? How many years did you drink for real?
Like I say about 6 years where they were really like.
So you're only like halfway out of the hole.
Correct.
What do you think it's gonna feel like when you're 6 years sober?
Ooh, man, this year has been the best one so far.
Year number three.
Year number 3 has been the best one so far.
I think me and Paulie talked on the last one, dude. Like. It was like an on and off switch for me.
Yeah.
Like it was like an on and off. And I think I spread this to you guys out there. Like you got to surround yourself with some real people. Correct. Like for real. Like as soon as I started kicking it with you when you were sober, like you would come to the shop. I'm running it. I'm running a business and I'm doing okay.
Yeah. So I
would be hiding Bud Light. Like.
When I was coming over?
Yeah, if I knew you were coming to work. Because it started off, I would just like, be careful with that. It started that I would just kind of like rent you space. You would come just work at my shop. Correct.
Yeah, so when I saw you doing it, I saw you doing the detailing thing, and I'm like, you know what, man? If this guy can do it, I can do it too, for sure. You know, this guy was the class clown in high school. You know, man, like this guy was that guy that you know that.
You know what's funny though? You say that like I remember like myself being like really shy until a certain age.
Really?
Yeah, for sure.
I've never seen you as a shy person. Sure.
Probably not by the time you met me, but like.
Got you.
You know, kids have a certain way of like when they're like insecure or they're shy, they're gonna get in trouble.
Right.
To break out of that. Like that was my way of like getting out of it. Like I never was a bad kid.
Right.
I did dumb shit, but like I wasn't bad. I just was like, I was really shy and quiet, like really young, and you know how I know it to be true is because look, I have 2 sons. I'm blessed dearly. One of them is like me now. One of them is like me then, and like I totally understand like my son when he's being shy. When he's like. I ain't going over there. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I see him chilling with other kids, and he's just like, nah, I'm good. I totally remember that. And then I hit a certain point in my life that I just needed to break out of that. And it was just like class clown. Yeah. For surely. Like, it was like the only way I'm going to stop being shy and like insecure and just like, you know, didn't have the confidence, you know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, I got to go balls out. Yeah. So that's probably what you've seen.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that part of you for sure. Yeah, and then we linked up in 20 whenever you started your little detailing thing. I wanted to start that basically because I knew I needed to do something different. You know, I needed to keep my mind busy. I needed to keep myself busy.
Running a business will keep you busy, bro.
Oh, for sure. It's definitely one of my biggest accomplishments. But besides stopping the drinking, that's been my second hardest thing to do right now. You know, it's hard. There's no holiday pay. You know, there's no holiday pay. It's not like I'm getting a check. I have to go out and make a check. You know, and it's really difficult, and it's really hard. But then again, I don't ever want to go back to a 9 to 5. I'd rather be struggling than go back to a 9 to 5.
You know, I did that for years. I did that for like a couple years, and I want to kind of break that stigma though of like I don't want to go back to a 9 to 5. Listen, like I'm gonna tell you guys how I've found my niche. I don't mind working with people. It's working for people that I have like. It's easy to have a problem with working for somebody. If you're working for somebody that you don't even like, like that's terrible. Because I would work with you in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? I have a long list of other entrepreneurs like myself that I like to work with.
Right.
But I do get it. Like, I couldn't be like in a cubicle. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do what you used to do. You used to be sitting at a desk talking to people all the time. Bro, I could not do that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm at a point in my life where I'm being hella real to myself. And it's like, for some reason, bro, I'm a dumbass. I like to work.
Mm-hmm.
I for real. Like, I think I could pull a desk job off. Like, I think I'm smart enough to be on a computer all day, and I can't fucking do it, bro.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, if I ever have to go back to a 9 to 5, it would be out of plain necessity because I would never let my family, struggle.
No, for sure. We all have to work. Yeah, we all have to work.
I will have to do it, but I like the freedom.
You're good at it, dude.
You know, I like the freedom.
You're good at it. You're good. When I first encountered you, I mean, you guys got to know, like literally, he runs the shop that I started. Like literally took over. Sure. The person that put me in that play, you know, he actually just passed away last week. Rest in peace to my guy Lonnie. Yeah. You know, it was on a handshake deal that I would acquire this shop, massive, and when I handed it to Edgar, it went not just smoother, it went smoother and then elevated. Yeah, dude, you have a skill that. I mean, you're killing it, bro. Like, it's really dope. It's really dope. I like to be like, I like to know that my people around me are killing shit.
Yeah, no, for sure. We definitely are killing it in there.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do detailing no more. I couldn't do it. I did it for a couple years. I have a huge passion for like really nice cars, and I'm still better at detailing than him. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted.
Go check out the pages.
I just charge a lot. That's what it is.
That's what it is. I'm still the best interior guy for sure.
Hands down. For sure.
Hands down. Interiors I get down. But yeah, no, that's crazy that I went for. I worked at an animal hospital.
Yeah, I used to roast this guy all the time.
I worked at an animal hospital for 11 years, 12 years?
He couldn't keep his fingers out of dogs' asses.
Anal gland expressions.
Anal glands and interior details was his niche, like, for real.
That's hella funny.
He got customers when they would come in, like, you know, oh, you got dog hair? What kind of dog is it? When's the last time his glands have been scanned?
Nah, hell no.
The gland scan.
Yeah, there's some, that's another passion of mine, like, it for sure.
You like animals like that?
I love animals like that.
Bro, I'm scared of animals.
I love animals. Bro. I can work, dogs and you know, in particular, you know, I just have a passion for it. Like, the way I even got into that profession was just, it's not a coincidence. It was meant to be. If I can, like I said, if I can actually start, you know, over again, whatever you want to call it, you know, I would probably be a veterinarian today.
Really?
Yeah, I would probably be a veterinarian. That's actually something that I really did enjoy the profession. It was great. I love working with the animals. I love interacting with people. You know, I like the interaction. I like getting on the phone and talking to people and doing all that. You know, I like that. I like that. I love it. You know, I love helping those pets. You know, and I was really good at it. It just came so naturally.
You were cutting them up and stuff?
No, I wasn't cutting them up.
Is that how you got your cadaver? Fucking Great Dane.
I wasn't cutting
Great
them
Dane
up.
came out with 3 legs.
Nah, but
that,
I was.
Bro.
I mean, I went in just to take my dog in.
No way.
Yeah, I went in just to take my dog in, and I asked the lady that worked there. I asked her, "What does it take to do your job?" And she asked, she told me her story, and then she's like, "We're actually hiring." Next thing you know, I'm hired there, cleaning up the shop, cleaning up the whole place. I'm the kennel assistant, you know, cleaning up dog poop and all that. And next thing you know, my boss asked me. He said, You know how to work on computers? I said, heck yeah.
Lying like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I was just trying to impress. You know, I didn't know computers because Weber did teach us a lot for sure. But you know, he gives me this guide on how to set up the whole hospital paperless. You know,
You ran
so
it?
I just follow instructions. Next thing you know, the whole hospital is paperless. Where there's no more files. Next thing you know, I'm doing the rooms. Next thing you know, I'm assisting in surgery. Next thing you know, I'm putting in catheters, you know, and the catheters, putting in all that stuff.
Man,
it came in so naturally, like so natural.
You're a finesse?
It was just natural. Like I haven't worked in the animal field, now we're going on 3 years.
You can pull it off?
Oh, heck yeah. I can still draw blood.
What was the craziest thing you did for a dog? Or a cat, whatever. Elephant?
Nah, there was. I mean, it's nothing crazy. I mean, I've seen. I've seen it all. I've seen intestines get pulled out. All that stuff. You know, that's part of the job. You know.
Did you ever save some? Oh, go ahead. Boy.
No, but for some reason, I can't work with humans. Like I can't see human blood. Like I can't. I just cannot do it. I remember one time I was getting an injection. I had an allergic reaction, and then the lady was like, she touches right here, and I jerk, right? And I'm like, oh shoot. She's like, oh, calm down. That's just the alcohol swab. And then she poked me. It was nothing, But I can't do human blood or none of that. But when it comes to animals, I've seen surgeries where we gotta saw their leg off, whatever.
A dog?
Dogs.
You saw the leg off?
Yeah, I mean, if they have to get an amputation, dogs get hit by cars.
How was it?
It's called jiggly wire.
It wasn't like a Makita?
Nah. A Milwaukee?
Yeah, Milwaukee.
Nah, it's actually called jiggly wire. It's like a little wire that gets tied on and then they move it and then
it's a wire?
It's a wire, yeah.
Oh,
it's actually a wire. Yeah, no, that was. I love working with animals. I really do. To this day, like even at the shop, as a matter of fact, if anybody needs their vaccines done on their dog, or anything like that, just bring them by.
You give shots like nothing.
Oh, absolutely. If I can still draw blood from the jugular vein on the dog. I haven't done it in a while. Yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
Why do you draw from the jugular?
It is the best, easiest access. You'll get definitely for sure the most blood supply.
You ever been bit?
I've only gotten bit once detailing mobile. Never in the actual field. Never in the actual field did I ever get bit. Nipped and stuff, but where I say I got hurt, no, it was actually when I was doing the mobile job detailing. I actually now got the scars right here. I went to go do a mobile job, and 2 German Shepherds were out there growling. When I go to bring the bell, because the lady had a bell outside the gate. So I go ring the bell, the dog jumps right in the middle and grabs my hand and pulls me in, but that's the only time I've actually got bit. I've gotten scratched by cats. Cats are very fast. Cats are crazy fast. They're very fast. Cats are it's a whole nother breed in itself.
After being in that field, do you have a favorite pet?
Oh, yeah, I
do. What is it?
I do. It's going to be super funny, but out of working with all the dogs that I work with, and I think it's still the best breed out there, and it's gonna be so freaking weird. It's actually the standard poodles.
This is where we end the segment. I'm done talking about this shit.
Poodle? Yeah, bro. Those big ass poodles are actually hunting dogs.
Dude, they're actually really good dogs.
They're amazing breed. They're so smart. I remember I would draw blood from them without having to get help. They would just.
All right. What about? So I like that. You can draw blood without getting help. Yeah. They're obedient. How was yours, experiences with pit bulls? Amazing, right?
I love pit bulls.
That's crazy.
Pit bulls. The most aggressive dogs that I worked with was Rottweilers and of course little Chihuahuas. But a Chihuahua, I can kick the shit out of it. I can't do that to a Rottweiler. The Rottweilers,
they were bad.
They're bad. They got this weird temperament to them for sure. Very weird temperament. It's very unpredictable. Pit bulls are amazing. That's all I had actually. I had pit bulls for sure.
Yeah, I got one. It's a mutt pit bull, but I fucking love
it. I love pit bulls. Pit bulls are an amazing breed. Definitely the stigmatism behind them is it's how you raise them.
I think it's the opposite side of the sword, bro.
Yeah.
I think as good as they are, you're playing with a fucking shark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think what happened to a lot of the breeds and stuff like that, what happened is there was a lot of inbreeding done, backyard breeding. So I mean, it's just
to
like
keep that bloodline.
Yeah,
look.
Nah, just to sell and stuff. Like
Really?
people will breed sister with brother and stuff like that. And of course, just like with humans, you don't do that because of neurological issues. They go crazy. Next thing you know, you're having a crazy dog. But it can happen to any breed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. But I went from working at the animals vet to detailing cars, and the way I thought about it was, if I can do this veterinarian thing and the attention to detail that goes on that is completely
life or death.
Yeah, there's no room for error. No room for error. So if I I used to have a 1 pound puppy where I got to put a catheter in. I only get one shot, to save this little puppy's life. But I got phones ringing. I got all this going on in the back. You know what I'm saying? So the level and attention to detail that you have to put into this is no room for error. And detailing the car, I still put the same type of passion into that. But I get a little room for error. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm I can replace a door panel.
Can't replace Sparky.
Yeah. I can't replace a little puppy. So yeah, absolutely. The detailing thing.
Do you have a next endeavor that you want to be in? Think about that. I'm gonna check real quick and then we'll jump back into this. I'm just gonna double check. We're at 35 and live. We're still good. So from veterinarian standpoint, then you go into detailing. Do you have another endeavor that you have in mind?
At the moment, just trying to level up with the people around me. But at the moment, I'm really putting all my emphasis in detailing, putting my full focus into it and into the business for sure, and just see where it takes me. It's going the right direction. It's going the right direction. It's going the right direction, so I can't complain. But due to a lot of the records of my past, I have a lot of stuff that still has to be taken care of. So just because for those that, for anybody who's struggling out there with that, please reach out. If anybody's out there struggling with any type of addiction, drugs, alcohol, it doesn't matter. I'm always here. You guys are always welcome to shoot me a message.
You've been an advocate for
huge
for
advocate.
AA.
Huge advocate.
AA
saved my life.
Really?
AA saved my life. Yeah.
Right.
AA saved
Yeah,
my
because
life.
you the way you're presenting it to people is what do you call it? You're a sponsor?
Sponsor.
Okay.
Correct.
So
absolutely.
you are a sponsor.
I am a sponsor.
Yeah.
I do have a sponsees. I actually have a sponsees and stuff like that. But yeah, don't ever be scared to reach out for help. Someone told me, man, it's selfish of me to not ask for help.
It's crazy because I still haven't got help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, let me stop him right there. He doesn't know that he's been working the program through me. Everything. I remember when he came up to me and he asked me that he was really wanted to stop this, and everything that I know has been coming from that program. And my hats off to those people that don't run that, they don't do that. Those if you I've tried it. I tried running on self-will.
I've been to 3 meetings in 2 years.
Yeah.
And one was my intro. One was for your birthday.
Right.
And then one was, I think you ran a meeting.
Oh, we went to Cherokee?
No, Porter. Yeah.
You shared for me.
For you.
You shared for me. I took you to Cherokee. And then you went to my birthday night.
So I'm on 3?
3.
I'm on 3 meetings in 2 years.
Yeah, he does meetings through me.
Yeah, it's not to shun it, and I'm never gonna be like I don't need help. Like I said, it was just on and off switch. Yeah. But in a sense that I say that I didn't do it alone, it's not fully true because I surrounded myself with people that were already embarking on that endeavor to be sober. So it was easy. It was really easy for me because, like I said, it was shameful for me to be like hiding Bud Light cans when I knew this fool was coming into work the next day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. I never even knew that.
Yeah, it kind of sucked, man, because you fucked up my whole shit.
Well, that's what AA did to me. So, like I said, I had a baby at 18. At 19, it was 19, 19 and a half. I had a house. 10 years later, I lost it all. Towards the end, it was because of the drinking. But the mother of my child said, either you leave or I leave. You know, it got to that point.
Really?
And I was the one that wanted. I left just because simply I didn't want them to be roaming around looking for a place. And I hit up I got on Google. And I searched up, you know, how can I get help, whatever.
Really?
And it linked me up to the Delta Central office, which is the main office to where for all the AA and stuff, right? And they sent me to Porter. They told me there's a meeting here at this time. I showed up to the meeting for my very first time in that meeting, not knowing anything, you know, not knowing anything. Like I just showed up, but there was something that I heard in that meeting that planted the seed for me, and it was what we call in there was says chapter 3 more about alcoholism. And there's a passage in there that says always worse, never better, you know, and that's how kind of where I was going, you know, every time I would stop, and then I would take that drink again, it took me to a worse place, you know,
Really?
every single time. I've tried it endless times. Like I said, I have more chips in the bag of Doritos. I can bring them out, you know. I have 24-hour chips. I got 1 month, 2 months, but I could never get 4 months. It was so hard to get.
3 months was your threshold?
3 months was my threshold. My mom would take me again. It's a vicious cycle, completely.
90 days creates a lifestyle?
90 days crazy lifestyle.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But when it comes to that, it was completely different, you know. And then after that first meeting, after I heard that, you know, I'm like, well, maybe there is something going on, you know, because I always thought the people that had a drinking problem were the people that couldn't hang out with me, you know. Those are the people that I drink a 24 pack. You know, what you mean I got a problem? You got a problem. You know, you got a problem. You know, you're the one with the problem, not me.
People
you know?
with problems go to meetings, bro.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I remember, so man, rest in peace, my pop, man. He was an addict, and you know, he lived and died that way. And I remember, man, like towards the end of his life, I was like, "Hey, Pop, man, you know, like, why don't you go get some help? You know, you want to go to a meeting or something?" He's like, "Man, that place is for weirdos." I was like, Pop, man, come on, man, I'm trying to help you out, dog. I'll go with you, you know.
Yeah.
You know, so people have that outlook on.
Oh man,
on
yeah,
program.
which is
I know. Honestly, so my some of my family that struggled with alcohol as I was growing up, bro, I would go to meetings before I was ever even 21, like just to go. I was always like interested in people like that, like them stories are real, bro. Them stories are real. I've always actually been drawn to people like that. Like, I mean, I remember I every job that I've ever had, usually, you know, some let's just say like temp agencies shoot me places. I've always worked where like, you know, guys that look like me could work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
those are the stories. The stories that I used to hear in there were was actually what kept me from thinking that I was different. Because see, I would hear those stories in there and be like, well, what the hell's my excuse? You know, these people had it bad. You know, these people had it really bad. You know, it's like, why? What the hell's wrong with me? You know, but you know, it is alcoholism. You know, it's not alcoholism. You know, it's once you cross that invisible line, it can happen to anybody. Once you cross that visible line, there is no return.
That Wes Watson, when he said it, he was like, bro, if you drink or if you do any shit, like, you're trying to escape.
For real, absolutely.
Like, I never heard it so brutal. If you guys don't know who Wes Watson is, if you want to feel like a little bitch, go listen to him. Because I'm going to say it, but I'm not, like, in your face with it, but I want to be right now. Like, yo, real talk, like, if you know, I'm not trying to, like, pour this whole segment talking about drinking and it makes you want to go drink. I'm going to be real. Like, it was told to me by Wes Watson, like, if you drink, bro, you running from something. Like, you escape. Even if it's one fucking drink, one shot. Even if you don't want to escape the situation you're in, bro, you're fucking escaping.
Yeah, no, for
like,
sure.
That ain't you. At the end of that fucking drink, that ain't you. Right there. Yeah. Gone. You're that ain't you. Until that shit fucking passes through your body, that ain't you.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
It's like, I don't know if you made the conscious decision to escape or you think it's fun. Bro, it's not.
Yeah, no,
it's not. You floating on autopilot right there. It's not even you.
No, I took as soon as I took that first drink, the drink took over me. And you know, they say like, oh, well, you have a choice. You have a choice to not pick up that drink. You know, yeah, at first it was, but towards the end, it's not a choice anymore. It becomes it's an addiction. You know, and I think that's the thing. Like, you know, once you get to that point of addiction, it's really hard to come back. And you know, what the only thing that can bring me back, though, that did it for me was the rooms of AA. I did programs too. I did rehab programs. I did a couple of them. So after my first meeting, like I said, I heard that passage, and I actually went to I went to outpatient program in Manteca to Kaiser, and
Stayed
I did
there like
for 30 days. No, it was an outpatient.
So you leave.
Yeah, so you go every day. So I did that for 30 days. But see, here's the thing. I didn't want to get sober because I didn't know I had a problem, you know. I just wanted to get sober because I wanted my house back. You know what I'm saying? So I figured if I did this program 30 days and I sent my certificate to this woman, hey, come back home. So
I'm coming back.
Yeah,
baby.
so I said so I sent her the certificate, and I'm like, hey, I'm doing really good. You know, can I come back home? She still said no.
Really?
And I went back out hard after that. You know, hard after that. So it took me. So that was from 2017. It took me 3 years to finally put the drink down completely.
Yeah, dude,
Completely.
you're an animal.
Yeah, it took me 3
I never
years.
kept track of it. I never did. Look, I'm not like. Okay, here's a question. Were you an everyday drinker?
I was an everyday drinker.
Every day.
Every day.
I was never an everyday drinker unless it was like called for. My shit was once I cracked one though, I ain't gonna stop, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to stop. Like once I can go I can go weeks, months without drinking.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, once I just say it ain't there's no.
Yeah, no, I was an everyday drinker, but it wasn't every day. It wasn't to black out. You know, every day. You know, for me that was I knew that I had. You know, I mean I blacked out so many times.
Bro, it was like a sport to me. Like I would call it like before a party or before we're going out. Like I'm gonna be on the side of the house passed out tonight. I'm gonna be face down in the grass. I would call it like
for sure. I'm
throwing up for sure on the side.
Yeah,
of the house
my last drink was at Stadium in Lodi. That was my last drink. I ended up in the hospital that night.
How many places are you banned from in Lodi?
2. I'm 86 from 2 places. 2 places, Stadium and Ollie's.
Oh man, if you go to Ollie's, man.
Yeah, Ollie's. Yeah.
No diss to Ollie's because I fuck with Ollie's, but bro,
Stadium was a shit though. I think by this point I don't even think they will remember me, you know. But I used to love going to Stadium. They have a cool ass pool tables there.
I never even been there. Oh, I love playing pool.
Yeah,
bro.
they had some cool ass pool tables. But back to that night, bro, I knew something was gonna happen, right? So that night I ended up getting into a bar fight. I got into a fight and I ended up in the hospital. And then the next day I hit up my girl and I tell her, hey, you know, they don't have my wallet, I don't have my keys, I don't have my phone on me, you know. And she went back to the bar, asked the bartender, hey, is his keys and stuff here? They're like, no.
Hey, that's sad, bro.
But my car was parked in the back, right? So when she goes to the back and she looks, she just decides to like look underneath the wheel well, and my keys, my wallet, and everything was on top of that tire. Like that's where my mind would take me. You know, I knew something's gonna happen, so let me prepare myself. So I prepared myself, and I had my keys and everything there. She grabbed it and she took off. But yeah, that's kind of where I was at towards the end. Like I knew something was gonna happen, so let me just prepare myself.
Ouch.
You know.
Oh, that's gotta be sad to call your girl and be like, hey, babe, can you drive
Oh
to Lodi?
man, that woman has been. I put that woman through so much hell, man. She's a real one. Shout out to my
Yeah, you seem like a real jackass, bro. I don't know why we're still friends.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not.
Who needs enemies with friends like this?
nah, but I'm not though. That was just that. I'm a gentle giant, bro.
When you bro, like when I went sober, like where I am today, like from 2 years ago, like there's a great distinguishing, like line in between like a sober me and a drunk me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ever even tempted to go back?
No.
I just had my first temptation. I don't know if I told you. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah. You told me they were gonna come.
I told you.
You told me they were gonna come. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're fucking with those Heineken 0.0s. That's why.
No. Oh, fuck! I got one. I should have drank that right now. Gosh damn it. Those are so good.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. I love like bad tasting shit. Like I wanted the strongest, grossest fucking alcohol you can get.
E&J was my drink.
Yeah, I wanted worse than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted like the bourbon that would just burn my whole throat. You know what I'm saying? Tastes like a burnt barrel. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, the other day, I think it was what month are we in? We're in March. It was early February, Super Bowl weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So, excuse me, the family and I go to. Excuse me, the family and I go to Arizona to visit my uncle. Well, my uncle has a bar in his house, pool table. I mean, a full blown bar. Like it looks like Co's in his house. Dead serious, bro. Like, you know, and so me and the wife, we would just play pool like every night. You know what I'm saying? And of course they're normals. They could drink. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could just have their beer and their margarita or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there fucking drinking energy drinks and Pepsi at fucking midnight, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, the temptation.
Just the safety of where I was at, the comfort. I was on vacation. I'm with I love my uncle. Like our bond is crazy dope. I love that man. Like I'm where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That, like I said, the level of security and comfort. I'm just like never once did it cross my mind that I was gonna drink.
Right.
But like I was like, damn, this is what I'm missing out on. Because I can't be normal, I can't enjoy what they're enjoying.
Yeah.
It was never like, I never even, you know, like back in the day, the weaker you is like leveraging it. Like,
right.
Oh, I could just have one. I straight said it. Like my uncle asked me, he's like, "What's up? Do you want to have one?" I'm like, "Nah, because it's not gonna stop here. Mm-hmm. I'm going back to California drunk." You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if I would have cracked then,
yeah, it would have been all bad.
Bro, the plane ride back, I'd be like, "Let's go."
Back.
When we got back, we ain't friends no more, bro.
Hey, you would for sure go to meetings.
Bro, I wouldn't. I would just probably go the other way.
That's kind of where I'm at,
I would
too.
go hit the bottom.
Yeah.
I'd go hit the bottom again. Why not?
It'd
be hella fun.
That's where I'm at, too. Yeah,
I've never not.
Yeah, I don't have... So, the obsession was relieved, for sure. The mental obsession is relieved. Doesn't mean it can't be tested. You know, but I know what if I take a drink, I know exactly what it's gonna taste.
I know what it's going.
It's gonna taste like guilt, shame, remorse. You know, so I don't want to take.
Tell them the saying. I love the saying.
What?
The misery, the refund.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, when I started going to the rooms, that's what they would tell me. They would tell me, "You want to drink? Go ahead. You know, we would gladly refund your misery.
Gladly refund your misery.
For sure.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So it was so bad. The temptation must have been so real. Like it was obvious because, like one day, like you know, like my wife, she could just like set beers down. Bro, back in the day, I'd walk by and just bam, bam, bam. Whose is this? Bam. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cleaning up after playing pool, like everybody had went inside, and I'm cleaning up, and I have a 2 half drinking beer cans in my hand.
Yeah.
And I'm walking back, and I go to throw them away, and my uncle goes, "Hey, did you end up breaking, or are those hers?" And I was like, "Oh wow!" Like he even had to ask me, like, "Damn, did you break, nephew?" I was like, "No, I almost did." Like, not almost did, but I was like, "Fuck, damn, this is really close. This is like."
Yeah, no, I know that there will come a time where that if anybody says that they don't ever have that, they've had many years that they say that they don't ever have that thought, or it doesn't hit them here and there, run away from that person. You know, they're lying.
It's for real.
It's for real. It's gonna happen. You know, and but I got my toolbox. You know, I got my tools. I got everything set for me where I know what to do now. And it simply starts by picking up that phone and calling somebody about it. You know, for me, I have to do that. If I get that thought, I have to, get me out of that self, that bondage of self. Really? You know, for sure, I have to. You know, and I pick up the phone and I call somebody. I mean, I have a sponsor. You know, I have a sponsor. I got somebody that guides me, that tells me how to run the program, how to do things and stuff like that. And helping others has completely helped me. You know, when I help others, it keeps me on the right track. You know, because it holds me accountable. You know
what I think the biggest thing for me? Like I've always been a morning person. Like since sober.
I used to love drinking in the morning time.
Oh, I hate it. I would never.
That first sip.
I would, but.
Amazing.
I like I love waking up and drinking coffee.
Oh,
Like, I'm addicted to that.
how many C4s did I have today?
Oh, shit. You're
Yeah,
addicted
no
to
caffeine, man.
Caffeine's great.
I'm a creature of habit, man.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Waking up and having coffee has turned into my new greatest addiction. And I know that, like, drinking and staying up late and partying does not coincide with that lifestyle. Like, waking up in the morning and sipping coffee early like I like to do, there's no way drinking at night turns into the morning. For sure. I'm going to sleep when I should be waking up to have coffee. So, dude, that's been like my greatest. Like that's my escape. Like I just know. Like, for one, if I ever drink again, there goes working out, and there goes my mornings with coffee.
Yeah, for me is pandemonium. If I take a drink, for me is dead.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. For me, it's dead. For me, it's completely like I think in the last podcast you guys were talking about how you kind of get annoyed about like seeing drunk people and how that's kind of hypocritical, and you're like, I don't care, you know.
I've been there,
you know, and it's kind of like I'm in the same page with you. Like I am a little bit hypocritical, but I don't care, you know. That shit almost killed me, you know. That shit almost killed me. So
yeah, I'm not hypocritical because I've never done it.
Yeah,
you know, I think it's hypocritical if like you never did it, you never experienced it. And you're kind of talking out of your ass, and secretly you still do it or want to do it. Like, I'm telling you, I'm never fucking doing that again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm mad because you are. Like, y'all should have learned from me. I'm not saying everybody should have learned from me, but what I'm saying is, like, bruh, that's not the way to go, dog. No, so as a figure, I should be fucking telling you, like, bro, don't fucking do that shit. Matter of fact, I'm just not gonna be around you.
Yeah, no.
You know,
sure.
So I like, you know, but on a social level, I'm not an asshole. I'm gonna make you a drink. I'm gonna, I could still be at the party. I'm fine.
Absolutely. And no, I'm at that point where I can be around. I can be around it for sure. My girl, she's a normie, you know, so she can have a drink, not just a couple. She can have fucking half a drink and that's it
and
for
be
her.
Good.
And be good. You know, like, you know, I never understood that, you know, and it's like, yeah, no, she can have that. But I've taken her to a bar, you know, and we go out there and we play pool and she has her drinks and I'm over there sipping on my water or my soda or whatever, club soda, whatever they have back there, you know. It's just that. I've taken her to sat down at a restaurant, you know, at the bar, and she's having her drink. I'm over here having my appetizers, you know.
Did you ever try to like soften it up? Were you ever like, oh, if I just turn into a wine drinker?
Oh, heck yeah.
And then you end up walking in with a barrel of Carlo Rossi?
Heck yeah. Nah, for sure.
You got problems because I never went that low.
Oh, man, I went to the lowest. I mean, I was sipping on freaking 211s. I was sipping on the those 211s, the flavor ones. You know, I went to the low. Mickey's, King Cobras, Colt 45s, you know. The malt liquors, you know, the malt liquors hit.
Bro. Back in the day,
I like that. I like instant gratification.
Back in the day when that's all we could afford, bro, our crew was called the Bras because all we drank was the Cobras. You know what I'm saying? The Bras. Yeah. All right, we got to get off of this subject because I think we're promoting alcohol. But give me a fucking funny story, bro. Give me almost a catastrophe story. I'll share one that I shouldn't, but I will just for awareness. But you got it in here. I'll share mine first.
Go ahead. I don't know if
this is crazy because not everybody knows this about me, but I'm gonna share it because it's sad, but it's real and it's like, yo, wake the fuck up. Like, I know I'm not the worst nor the best, but here we go. So, bro, the day that we're putting my pop in the ground, bro, like we're all on the Harleys, we smash out to Al the Wobbs. I give my sister a ride on the back. I fucking pop a wheelie. I'm just blazing it. I'm drunk. I'm black. Like, I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was more coherent there. Get to the cemetery, bro. I laid my motorcycle down less than a mile away from the cemetery. Bro, laid it down, handlebars, get up, cockeyed. I survived, bro. Pop up, just good, and ride home.
Damn.
That didn't change me. You see that? Like, even the instant like that, it's not that funny, but it's funny because it's like that didn't even change me. But that's that's a piece to the puzzle that like woke up my eyes. Like I'm not like proud of that.
Right.
I'm like, what a dumbass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like for one, I didn't even hit nobody else. I mean that's a blessing. But like, bro, I just fucking took a turn too fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these things can go catastrophically wrong. I think that right. Just man, cut it out, y'all. Like
yeah. Now my funny story for me was it was not funny. You know, it's comical now.
That's what I'm saying. I can look back and laugh at myself like you dumbass.
It's comical now, but it was a Friday night. You know, I had been drinking all day. You know, and that night I end up in jail. I end up in the drunk tank.
Oh yeah, that's
I end up in the drunk tank. And then I get out the next day, call an Uber. I go they takes me where my car is at, you know, and I'm still drinking. So this is Saturday morning. I'm still drinking all fucking day.
Fresh out of the box.
Yeah, fresh out of the box. Yeah, I'm still drinking. I'm still drinking all day. You know, by the end of the night, I ended up going back to jail. Long story short, I went back to jail the next night with the same clothes on, with the same Raider jersey on.
Oh, that's perfect is that for you Raider fans out there.
And then the
all the Raider fans can relate right now.
And then the officer was back at his shift that night, and he's like, "Weren't you just here last night?" He's like, "Weren't you just here last night?" He's like, "You had the same clothes on." They look at the picture from the night before, same thing and everything. And then this time though, the second time though, they actually kept me in. They were like, "Good." They were like, "Yeah, you're not coming out." I said,
like you're not coming in with a fucking Raider jersey twice.
They had my wristband and everything made and everything.
It was already the same one from last night.
Yeah.
The lady just scribbled the date.
Yeah, but that's
terrible.
That is terrible. I ended up, those are the kind of things that it would take me to. It would take me to that. That's towards the end, towards the end of that career. But I really had to surrender to the idea that I can never ever drink safely again.
That's good, man.
And that's really what it took me to. So yeah, I had to.
I'm there too, man.
I just want to share my last, like how I stopped, how I really stopped. So.
No, it's big. I think it helps people. I think a lot of people, I got a lot of good feedback talking about, like I said, man, you guys know, sometimes you got to kill fire with fire, fight a devil with a demon.
Yeah.
Bro, in no way, sense or form am I like trying to promote going the fuck up. Like, and I also, excuse me, you guys get to hear somebody who's been an advocate for a program like AA.
Yeah.
Which I think is an amazing program.
Amazing.
I really do. It's actually in like other books. I'm trying to think. I think it was the Dale Carnegie talks about programs like that. Some people talk about the AA program as being like one of the most successful structures.
Correct. The 21st century.
In history. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's one of the most successful structures. Yeah. So get help if you need it. Like, man, meetings are dope.
Yeah.
Meetings are dope. I'm somebody who's not, I wouldn't consider myself, I never ran the steps. I can't be hypocritical about that. Right. I can't tell you that I know something about the program that I don't. Yeah. But I'm glad my buddy here, Edgar, does. And I think it's huge that you offered your help out there.
Absolutely.
I think it's huge. Why don't you just let everybody know where they can find? Is Instagram your main?
Yeah, Instagram. You guys can hit me up at Gonzales CWD209. That is my detailing page. You guys are more than welcome to hit me up there. And then once you guys hit me up there, I'll be more than happy to meet up with you or guide you the right way or tell you what the next thing is to do. But yeah, that I'm here to help. I'm here to.
I think that's dope that
you help people.
You're incorporating your that specific journey along with your business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, the business comes. I mean, the recovery comes first, and then everything else is fulfilled.
Would you say that's how life is starting to take form for you? Like you got yourself right first. I would agree.
Yeah,
I would agree. Since I've been sober, man, like
you're a different dude.
My shit
different.
is like, dude.
This is how different this guy is. He hit me. I helped him out with the stage, putting up the stage the other day, And then this guy hits me up the next day or the same day, telling me thank you for helping me out and shit. Like, like I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, no, I'm a very grateful person.
Yeah, completely different. Like, you know, and it's like you definitely have.
I'm gonna tell you guys what, man. Anybody going through what similar situations that Edgar and I have gone through, in 2 years, I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. Being sober, shit just hits you head on. Yeah. Like, I could say that enjoying substance, getting out drinking, smoking and stuff. Also, I'm on like 6-7 months no weed. I think I'm gonna hit a year in October. I might smoke again, but I got a show 420, so be ready, burning flowers. And maybe I'll smoke then. But I'm not smoking right now. But anyways, I don't think that's the problem. Alcohol is the problem. Any of you guys getting ready or thinking about embarking on sobriety life, you know, just know that, like, there's no escape no more. Like, life comes at you full force. Me and my Uncle Paulie used to talk about how I can have a shitload list of things to do, and as soon as I take one sip, it goes in the filing cabinet. Paulie said, like, by the time he was done, he had a warehouse full of filing cabinets. And that's very true. Since being sober, head on now. Yeah. There's no escape, and it's like, it's hard.
Well, it's like this. It's like this. Like, you put the drink down. That's the easy part. You know?
Right. You don't even think that's gonna be the easy part.
That's the easiest thing. Is putting the drink down. That's the easiest part. But now you have to learn how to live life on life's terms without that drink. You know, that's the hard part. That's the hardest part.
Very true.
You know, those feelings, those emotions, the problems that come with life, everything in general. It's just
head
hard.
On now,
head
brother.
On. You gotta fix it head on. You know, and no, for sure that the recovery thing it comes first. For me.
Well, man, it's been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys have Edgar's information. Feel free to hit him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll meet up again in here, and maybe we'll jump off on some more detailed.
For
stories,
sure, yeah, man, absolutely. Anybody who, like I said, is struggling with that or anything, and in particular, just, you know, feel free to message me, you know, and there's more to the story than, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But, you know, that I appreciate you having me on here and talking about that. It's actually it's very uncomfortable. You know?
For sure.
There's a huge stigmatism behind it, you know, and I'm like, you know, at this point in my recovery, I feel like, you know, I should be able to share my message and not the mess, you know, to the people out there who really need it, and they can relate, you know, and hopefully somebody out there is relates and hears it, and they can, if it's just, even if it's just one person.
For sure.
Even if it's just one person that really, like, you know, that really needs it, I'm always here to help, for sure.
Yeah, it's out there for you guys, man. Absolutely. We're here. Home plate. Hey,
we'll
thanks for having you. Yeah, we'll see
you
again soon, man.
We will be back for sure.
Right
Thank
on.
you. All right.
That's a wrap.